You don't get to pick the one you get. You just gotta love the one you got.
Death is coming for our family.
The camera opens with a dark, stormy sky over a city skyline, thunder echoing as we cut to a crowded bridge in the middle of traffic. People sit in cars, chatting, laughing, some impatiently honking. Suddenly, the perspective shifts to a young woman, Erin, sitting in the back seat of a van with her friends. She glances at the water below, her hand gripping the seatbelt tightly as if something is wrong. A loud screech of metal follows, and in an instant the entire bridge begins to collapse. Cars plunge into the river, screams fill the air, steel cables snap like whips. Erin watches her best friend's body crushed by falling debris, another friend drowning, the chaos spinning faster and faster until she herself is thrown into the water. Just as she's about to sink, she gasps and finds herself back in the van, unharmed, the bridge still standing. She realizes it was a vision. Terrified, she screams for everyone to get out. The driver is confused but slams the brakes, and soon a small group of people abandon their cars and rush to safety. Behind them, the vision becomes reality. The bridge collapses exactly as she saw it, killing hundreds. Sirens wail, survivors cry, and the small group that followed her watch in shock. In the days that follow, the survivors struggle to move on. One of them, Marcus, insists they're just lucky, but another, Laura, feels something is wrong. Erin starts noticing strange things. A fan falling inches from her head, glass nearly shattering in her face, heavy construction equipment malfunctioning around Marcus. Soon the deaths begin, each more gruesome than the last. A man is trapped in a gym machine when the cables snap, slicing through him. Another survivor burns alive when a kitchen accident spirals out of control. The survivors realize they're being hunted by death itself. Erin researches and learns about past similar events, uncovering that people who escape major disasters are taken one by one, in the same order they were supposed to die. She warns the group, but fear and mistrust grow among them. Marcus refuses to believe, until he witnesses Laura's brutal death in front of him, her body crushed in an elevator shaft after a series of improbable malfunctions. Tension builds as they try to figure out how to cheat death. One theory emerges: if they take another life, death's design might skip them. Marcus becomes desperate, stalking strangers, torn between morality and survival. Erin pleads with him not to go down that path, insisting there must be another way. But death is relentless. A storm rages one night, and Marcus is killed when lightning strikes a metal fence he's leaning on, electrocuting him instantly. The survivors dwindle until only Erin remains. She believes she's safe, having been the one to see the vision, the one who warned everyone. She boards a plane days later, thinking it's finally over. As she relaxes in her seat, the camera pans across the cabin, and we hear passengers laughing and chatting. Then, a chilling detail emerges. She overhears a conversation about a boy named Alex, a group of teenagers, and a flight they almost missed years ago. Realization dawns in her eyes. She's on the same doomed flight from the very first final destination. The engines roar, turbulence shakes the plane, and panic erupts. Erin's scream echoes as the screen cuts to black, leaving only the sound of tearing metal and distant cries before silence.